Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. Now exclusively on Spotify, powered by Spotify for podcasters. And welcome back to the show. If this is your first time, then I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoy recording it. If you are an avid listener to the podcast, I appreciate you for being here, being committed, being so invested in personal growth and development. I truly honor the people who are just going at it nonstop, developing themselves. And I know a lot of people are listening to the podcast, and so because I'm seeing a steady growth in our numbers. So thank you so much for always being there, especially to those who are sharing the podcast online. Truly appreciate you guys. And well, for this episode, we're gonna talk about something that I feel would be very beneficial if you do with this right now. If you're listening to the podcast right now, this is gonna be very, very important for you because I feel like this is something that we have lost, or I could say it's something that it's hard to do or to stay consistent at, but it's truly beneficial and crucial for our growth and development. And so I'm in a state where I was writing on my journal earlier, and I was writing as if, I told my journal, this is similar to the feeling that I had when I was starting my podcast before. Funny story was I was acting in a way that I was working. Like the first thing that I do in the morning is I work, and then the last thing that I do before um, I sleep is work. But at the same time, I didn't have any like regular work or thing to do. Right. Unlike right now, I have a lot of businesses under my belt. And earlier, I was writing it down and said, this is very similar to that feeling. And I realized that I haven't been consistent on two major things. Well, one major thing that I feel would be very, very crucial for everyone who's just want to get better. Okay, because in the past years, we have been seeing a steady growth of just rapid change and movement. Especially with COVID's over, there are just we're going back to this state of just going out there and fast-paced movement changes all around. And this tool that I'm going to share with you, that I hope that you do, might just be the one who can change your direction altogether. And these two tools are none other than planning, more importantly, reflecting. I'm a firm believer that if you want to get better in life, you don't just need to study other people, how they earned their success, how they did their mistakes, and avoid them. But you need to also master yourself. You need to study yourself. And reflecting is the easiest way to do that. When was the last time that you did a reality check of where you are right now when it comes to your health, to your emotions, to your mental state, to your finances, and to your spiritual state? When was the last time that you actually sat down and wrote, journaled everything that you feel is happening in your life? And you don't do journaling just for the sake, Alec tells us journaling is nice, journaling is cool, we need to do that. No, journaling is a form of reflection. And I've been telling this to a lot of people under my social media classes, where I teach them how to become content creators. I teach them more than the tools. I teach them to take the time to reflect. I teach them to be serious with reflection. Because the lessons that you will see in life and on the internet is exactly the same. Like humanity's problems are basically the same ever since. A lot of people are lazy. They want to get more efficient. A lot of people want to be happier. A lot of people want to be wealthier and more peaceful. It's the same problems, right? But why do people still watch it from time to time? It's because every person's opinion of a certain topic, like let's say how to bounce back um, from your rock bottom. It's basically the same. You need to, acknowledge it, accept it, and all these tools, methods. But what makes it unique is your own perspective on it. What makes it unique is your own reflection on it. And you can only share your unique perspective once you have done your reflection. So take the time to reflect. Maybe just take this as a sign for you to just sit down and then write. Can I give you a prompt for this? I want you to take a piece of pen and paper. Well, hopefully you're not driving. If you're driving, just continue driving. But you can go back to this later on. But if you're not driving, get a piece of pen, get a piece of paper, and then I want you to write down, and answer these prompts. Okay. First one is, what has been the greatest achievement that you had for the past 6 months? We're half the year. Okay, we're almost we've just entered the second half of 2023. Okay, time will fly. We'll be surprised, when we look at our calendars, it's already 2024. But before that, let's take the time to reflect. Number one, what's been your greatest achievement in life? What's the greatest win? What's the major win that you had in your life? Just one. Just one. Maybe you could write down three if you're really, But think about the biggest wins, the greatest wins that you have, the major wins that you have. Okay? And I want you to maybe, take a if you have a photo of it, you can also take that into favorites, post that out. Maybe make an album out of it, like your greatest achievement for the past 6 months. Okay, it doesn't need to be like grand. It can be like, I spent time with my family, because for a lot of years we haven't really done that. What was your greatest wins? Okay, the second one is, what were the goals that you didn't achieve? What were the things that you set out to do? Okay, I want you to go back to January 1st, 2023. What were the goals that you set out? And what happened with them? Why didn't they come to fruition? What is the thing that you need to change? What is the thing that you need to adjust? Study yourself. What was the pattern? Okay, what were the patterns that kept showing up? That's why you couldn't able to get there. Okay, because now you could ask yourself, what could you do better? What could you do better? Look, okay, it's not a perfect life. We all make mistakes. We all grow. We all can learn from our own mistakes and grow from it. But it is a choice. A lot of people think growth happens to them automatically. It's not. The word is intentionally. You need to live life intentionally. You need to make a choice that you want to get better. So make the choice to choose to be better by knowing how better looks like. Okay, so that's the second one. The third one is, who supported you along the way? Who supported you along the way? Maybe appreciate the relationship that you have with your friends, with your colleagues, with your boss, with your coach, with your mentor. Appreciate them. Okay? Because it also reinforces the fact that you're not alone in this journey, and there are a lot of people to help you out. So those are the three things. Write them down, reflect on it. Because once you create that reflection point, that's the only time you can get better. It's like understanding yourself. Like, okay, this is our point A. If you want to get to point B, what's the plan? Because that's actually the second thing that we need to do that can help you, get to your next level. After you have reviewed your life, plan out. Okay, maybe not your life. After you've reviewed the past 6 months, then plan the next 6 months. Like, okay, I wrote here on a piece of paper my intentions for the second half of the year. Yes, and I'm gonna declare it to everyone here. My intention is to reach 100,000 on YouTube. My intention is to continue to create more episodes here and probably reach 2.5 million um, listens on my podcast. I want my good body back with abs, and of course, I want to become an MDRT and have more than 30 financial coaches on my team. And if you are looking for a side hustle, if you want to become part of my team or sales team, reach out, send me a message. I'll be happy to help you out. And yeah, but what I did was, okay, I set my intentions. These are the things that I want to achieve for the past 6 months. The next question is, how am I going to achieve the goals that I set? So I broke it down to quarter, I broke it down to every month, and I broke it down to every single day. So what do I need to do every day, every week, every month for me to get to that point? Because let's be honest, can we control our outcomes? No. Can we control our results? Definitely not. But can we influence them? Yes. By making sure that the daily things that we do are aligned to it. So, okay, those are my goals. What do I need to do every month? I said every month I need to post a daily podcast, post more than 20 podcasts or 15 podcasts. And for my YouTube channel, I need to post 4 to 8 videos. Work out 12 times or more than a month. And of course, close 10 cases or recruit 5 coaches per month. It's becoming clear to me that those are the things that I need to do. Now, if I break it down to those numbers, it's far easier and I won't get overwhelmed to it. So now plan it out. If you do this, what help do I need? Here's the most important factor into it, especially if you're scaling. Okay, if you're doing a lot of things or you're starting part-time, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, for example, you want to start your YouTube video. Like, who do you need to talk to create a YouTube video that is amazing, that is good? Okay, so ask, what are you doing? How are you doing this? Okay, ask people out there. Okay, you want to earn more money for the next 6 months? Then come and join other communities that can help you earn. Like, it's that simple. Ask yourself, who are the people that you need to talk to or to ask for support for you to get better at it? Okay? So, planning it out, again, is number one for the next 6 months. What are your, I want to say top 5. It depends on you. Top 3, top 5. Don't push beyond, 5. Like, put your top 5 priorities for the next 6 months. If you finish one, then add another one. But if you haven't finished, just make sure you check all of these 5. Okay? And then after that, every goal, like, how are you going to do it? How does that look like every month? And if that looks like every month, how would you show up daily? Like, on a daily basis, what are the things that you can look forward to? Or every week, are you planning it out? Are you making sure that they are blocked in your calendar? Because now that's the plan that you have. It's all about setting intentions, everyone. I hope everyone sees that. Like, life is all about setting intentions. And that's something that I'm going to talk about in my next episode. But hopefully this episode helps you out. If you have more questions, send me a message. If this is unclear to you, send me a message. I would love to help you out. And of course, join my broadcast channel. I share everything there. And I hope that it helps you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. More announcements down below in the description box. Support the podcast by buying a course or an ebook. This is the best way that you can support and just give back all the support that I gave you guys as well. It really helps the podcast a lot. Share this on your Instagram. Don't forget to tag me at Alec, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.